Did you know that some of the smallest things you do every day could have a lasting impact on your child's future? Our kids are always watching, learning, and absorbing more than we realize. In today's video, we're diving into 7 surprising behaviors you should never do in front of your kids. Stick around to discover these crucial insights, backed by research, that can help you create a positive environment and set your child up for success. Let's start with number 1, arguing aggressively in front of your kids. Research has shown that children who are exposed to frequent and intense conflict between their parents are more likely to experience anxiety, depression, and behavioral problems. According to a study published in the journal Child Development, children who witness high levels of parental conflict are at risk of developing emotional insecurity, which can affect their mental health and relationships in the long term. Moreover, the American Psychological Association notes that even infants can pick up on tension and stress in their environment, which can affect their emotional development. To protect your child's well-being, it's important to resolve conflicts calmly and away from their ears and eyes. Number 2 on our list is using foul language in front of your kids. Children's brains are wired to absorb and mimic the language they hear, especially from their parents. A study published in the journal Developmental Psychology found that children as young as 2 years old can start picking up and using profanity if they're exposed to it regularly. The study also highlighted that the language children use can have social consequences, influencing how they are perceived by peers and teachers. Inappropriate language can lead to social difficulties, including being reprimanded at school or having strained relationships with others. It's essential to model positive language and encourage your child to express their emotions in more constructive ways. If you slip up, it's a good opportunity to teach them about the importance of choosing words carefully. Moving on to number 3, never disrespect the other parent or family members in front of your children. Research has shown that parental conflict, especially when it involves negative remarks about the other parent, can lead to significant emotional distress in children. According to a study published in the Journal of Family Psychology, children who are caught in the middle of parental disputes are more likely to develop feelings of guilt, divided loyalty, and confusion, which can affect their emotional and psychological development. The study further found that children exposed to such behavior are at a higher risk of developing anxiety and depression later in life. To protect your child's mental health, it's crucial to keep conflicts and negative remarks about others out of their presence. Instead, focus on fostering an environment of respect and understanding, even in difficult situations. Number 4 is all about honesty. Never lie in front of your kids. Children learn by example, and when they see their parents being dishonest, they are more likely to adopt similar behaviors. Research from the Journal of Experimental Child Psychology found that children are more likely to lie if they observe their parents doing the same, particularly in situations where the lie seems to benefit the parent. This behavior can have long-term implications, as lying can become a habit that affects their relationships and trustworthiness. The study also pointed out that children who grow up in environments where honesty is emphasized tend to develop stronger moral reasoning and are less likely to engage in dishonest behaviors. Being truthful, even when it's difficult, teaches your child the value of integrity and helps build a foundation of trust within the family. Number 5 is a big one. Never engage in reckless behavior in front of your kids. This includes things like texting while driving, excessive drinking, or taking unnecessary risks. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, reports that distracted driving, including texting while driving, leads to thousands of preventable deaths each year. Children who witness their parents engaging in such dangerous behaviors are more likely to see them as acceptable and may be more inclined to mimic them when they're older. Similarly, a study published in the Journal of Studies on Alcohol and Drugs found that children who see their parents engaging in risky behaviors, like excessive drinking, are more likely to develop similar habits as they grow older. Setting a good example by prioritizing safety and responsibility can have a profound impact on your child's decision-making skills in the future. Finally, number 7, never criticize your child's appearance or abilities. A study from the Journal of Youth and Adolescence found that children who are frequently criticized by their parents, especially about their appearance or abilities, are more likely to suffer from low self-esteem and body image issues. These negative self-perceptions can persist into adulthood, leading to problems like social anxiety, depression, and even eating disorders. It's essential to focus on positive reinforcement and encouragement rather than criticism. Celebrate your child's efforts, acknowledge their strengths, and offer constructive feedback that helps them grow without damaging their self-esteem. Your words have the power to shape how your child sees themselves and the world around them, so choose them wisely. Parenting is a journey filled with learning and growth for both you and your children. By being mindful of these 7 behaviors, you can create a nurturing environment that helps your kids grow into confident, happy individuals. Remember, the way you act and speak in front of your children shapes their understanding of the world and their place in it. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more such tips. Thanks for watching and see you next time.